Hello little bees, I hope you're all doing amazing. We have strong energies coming ahead of us. I came in here with the intention to work on the full moon reading that we have this Friday. Obviously, whenever you are listening to this message, even if it's not this full moon or a full moon time period, there'll be messages that you need to hear. But I'm not going to be doing a full moon, so even better. This is the summer solstice tomorrow. This is also called the Litha celebration, a holiday time. I'm not even sure how this is. Yes, I guess this is a holiday. This is a witch on the witch calendar. And so that's what I'm going to do. So here I go, because we got to get going, right? I'm trying to wake up here. S'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour. Witch divine energy. Okay, thank you. I'll get those. Okay, we have two. Fine. Fine. We have Fanuel, angel of hope and peace, and Jophiel, the beauty of God. Only that. That are the energies for this summer solstice. I don't know about you, but I feel in the dark. This is interesting how we have the angel of hope and peace looking like a warrior. I mean, he's like full on, I'm picturing like old movies of Bruce Lee, with the outfit and the position, the posture. He's like, you won't pass. But I feel some fierce protection. He fights evil, but there you go. Lights win, powerful force, break free, confidence, faith, trust. I was talking about strong energy. That's somewhat strong right there, right? I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. If you want to wear a stone right now, the tiger's eye is a good one. The tiger eye helps you get your confidence back and helps you with protection, so that goes well. Timeless, so that goes back with this message being timeless and collective, and also know that this energy is with you at all time. You have the protection from your angels, your guides, the universe. And this is a big yes. So if you have any wonder right now, wondering about something, you have a yes. And this one is very likely with a timeline of 4 to 6 months, and the stone is calcite. With Jophiel, we have the beauty of God. With all these birds here, I'm feeling some strong communication that's coming to you. Appreciate beauty, follow your bliss, joyful fulfillment, live authentically. I love that, because we had sometimes this week in the word of the day, there was, I believe it was yesterday morning, about you shining your light, and that I feel is another reminder of you not fearing to be yourself. You should enjoy being yourself. Show your true self as you are beautiful. This is like recurring. Expand your consciousness by taking time to appreciate beauty and revel in the lusciousness of all creation. Awesome energies for this summer solstice. I also feel it even stronger with this like sun color here with Jophiel, and that peace and that hope. This is, the energy of summer. I love that. Okay. Since we are entering summer, what better than the Salt+Sea Oracle to give us extra information on the energies of this summer solstice, s'il vous plaît. No beautiful guide. I need to wake my hands up too, huh? S'il vous plaît. I'm going to keep that nose on. Give me. 2 cards too, huh? Again, we're back into the don't be alone, don't work alone. You are called to get the help that's coming to you. Be reminded that you have help out there. With the abalone shell, we have healing from the inside out. Awesome. And I love this pufferfish. I always think of Mrs. Puffs in SpongeBob SquarePants, with, when she gets upset with SpongeBob, SpongeBob, why? So it feels like, okay, this card says know your limits and put up boundaries, and I feel like with the imagery I got, it's like the universe is like has been sending at you the same thing over and over and over because you have not learned to put up your boundaries, and even the universe is annoyed with you. And I'm not saying that in a in a condescending type of way. It's just I'm like the word is coming like your favorite aunt or you being the favorite nephew or niece and be like, oh my God, will you finally get it? Please set up those boundaries. That will help you also get to that healing from the inside out. Okay, so don't be like don't take it as a like, oh, like as try not to be offended with this. This is the universe has been telling you and telling you and telling you, know your limits. Actually, you know your limits, and I think by now you have learned them, and we've had the energies of healing for quite some time. Like the energies of this year, to me, I have enjoyed the love readings a lot more than last year, because there is a lot more hope, a lot more action, a lot more self-love feeling, and a lot more just healing overall, and more appreciation of yourself, and more appreciation of life, and more maybe realizing that you have that protection. So that's what I mean by that. Like, you're getting there. Your guides and protectors may have been like, oh my God, are you finally getting it? But I feel like you're finally showing it, so good for you. And I had a tea last night that I saved. It says, be fearless, as I was just telling you. Know that all will be provided at the right time. We had the divine timing that came up recently too. Okay, so I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot. No, Everyday Witch, yes. The Lovers. So again, the sensation that these cards came into, that either you're starting a relationship or you're meeting someone. Remember that the choice is yours also with these limits here. The choice is always yours to accept what people are doing to you and not doing to you, okay? And in the case in the Lovers, I always feel like also the choice is yours to accept and receive that love. Choose love, okay? Okay, so s'il vous plaît, I haven't used this deck in forever. S'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour. What do we have here? Three of Pentacles, so that's you all working together to create in collaboration with somebody, obviously. But again, the notion of collaboration, you not being alone, new project, something awesome. S'il vous plaît, nos guides, message for this summer solstice for our little bees. Queen of Pentacles followed by Judgment. See, look at you, like, look at where you're going, accepting, seeing the queen you are, oh my God, the Hierophant. Okay, so definite growth and appreciation of yourself. And with the Hierophant, I feel like there is, I think it was a 9 of Pentacles. So you're just at the time of reaping what you worked for. But a lot of, with the Queen of Pentacles, you've reached your potential in your career. You're managing your finances. You're managing your home. You're seeing the wonderful, amazing, and the Emperor. Okay, little guides, can I get like a clear shuffling? I want to get to the message already, s'il vous plaît. Ace of Pentacles, in your opportunities, in your career. And again, it's up to you to grab it. The aces are a gift from the universe, a new option that, and it's funny because we have the lovers. It's up to you to take it. Okay, message for this solstice, s'il vous plaît. No guide d'amour. I'm going to ignore this. Yes, April, I am ignoring it. What's the message for this solstice? Oh, Knight of Cup. Look at this. Look at this. You have somebody who's like running to you on his broom, on his car, on his bicycle, on his whatever, with these messages of love. Look at all those messages of love here, and a beautiful date. So, but again, we are on a 2. Shoot. I cut it this way. My 2, oh, that's fine. I'll just do it. My 2 was my 2 of Cups was the bottom of the deck, but since I made an actual cut like the good old days, this is how it was supposed to happen, I guess. We now have the Knight of Cups that is coming to you with this gift of love, with this gift of emotion, with this, I can only think of it as a, I mean, look at that. With the fish also, I'm feeling like some good luck. This is the right timing. We're talking about divine timing. That's sweet. That young energy, that young energy of a new love. Okay, I wasn't going for a love story, but here we are. It's all there. It's summer. Butterfly times. Okay, so what is in the sun? What is the sun illuminating for our little bees, s'il vous plaît? Yes, as tomorrow is going to be the longest day, right? So what is the sun illuminating for our little bees, s'il vous plaît, nos anges? Oh, okay. We are talking about what is the sun illuminating, right? So, to me, the devil talks about temptation. When you're stuck with something, what's the term? When you link, when you change, when you're stuck, you know, the devil talks about imprisonment. So what is finally coming to light, I feel, is what has been keeping you back. You're finally going to realize that you're finally going to see the bad energies around you, the what's keeping you down, what's your addictions, your bad behavior, all of that. You finally, this is a time for you to see what those what those toxic things are, and this could very well be like this big aha moment for you, like, oh my god, I had never realized, or I had not seen this situation or this person for how toxic it really was. And that goes well with you, knowing your limit and setting up your boundaries with Mrs. Puffs over here. Because you're finally going to, what I feel in any case, that this is your big stop moment. Enough with all this negative stuff, enough with all these bringing you down, enough with this toxicity. You are fun. Sometimes, knowing and seeing are two different things, but this is what the universe is illuminating for you. Maybe you're finally going to see like all the people, all the toxic people around you. It's time to do some cleaning. I love this. And it's probably coming from this healing, from, that inside out healing, but what the sun is illuminating for you is all the toxic stuff around you. So, nice. What part of your life is about to flourish? Love, I mean, it's been clear, right? But let's see. What part of Alilabi's life is about to flourish, s'il vous plaît, nos guides? Oh, even better than love is your... okay, self-love is coming, but look at how she's... The Nine of Pentacles is the person that has worked hard, that has set up her career and her life, and she's just enjoying the fruits of her labor. So, and I love that, because this is what part of your life is about to flourish, is that you are going to enjoy the flowers, what did I just say? The fruits of your labor. So rest, appreciation, reading, just look at that, like she has like the bottle of wine and the glass of wine next to her. She's just awesome, beautiful relaxation. For some of you, I mean, she doesn't even see her witch. Oh, we have a little cat that jumped. Her witch hat is on the ground, like she's not even thinking about like her witch work. Is just, we are resting from everything, taking some time for yourself, and just appreciating what you've created, because this is like, I'm picturing your sanctuary in your home, you know, your little resting spot. And look at all the fruits that are next to her. There is a notion of abundance, the notion of having everything that you need. So having that flourishing in your life, hey, that's great. Everything that you worked for is finally coming to fruition. So pat yourself on the back, little bee. How can you nourish this growth? How can our little bee nourish this growth, s'il vous plaît? The Magician tells you that you have all the tools that you need to create what you are manifesting. It's not, you know what? I'm saying this wrong. Because when you're manifesting, you create something for your life, right? But I feel like there is even more than just manifesting here. There is, because when you manifest, it's not that you're waiting, but when you manifest, you're calling for something in your life, right? Or you're being grateful for what's to come, things like that, right? Whereas the Magician, you are making it happen. You're not waiting for the universe to put you in the situation. You're creating the situation. You have the tools to make whatever it is that you want to make. So how can you nourish this growth? Is by keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on creating. Allow yourself to see what you are capable of. So there is more. There is more in your hand. And there is more tool in your life for you to create even more of this wonderful reaping time. Hope that makes sense. Look at how everything is just like, look at all the power and magic. And with this light here, I was trying to see where the light's coming from. This is from your heart. This is how truly beautiful and shiny and amazing and powerful you are. All the tools around you are just shining this divine light. And your hands and your heart and your head, like you are, and I love how the hands are like open. You are receiving the messages from the universe. You are with those flowers, those roses on around you. I can only, you know, roses to me always take me to Mother Mary, and I can only think of her love and protection around you, and you finally receiving and making use of what the universe has been trying to tell you. You are finally using this strength and this energy and this power you have within you also. Maybe you also realizing that you have the tools right in front of you, that you don't need to be waiting for anyone to take you to this reaping the fruits of your labor. So nourish this growth by just keep on practicing, keep on seeing, keep on hearing. Maybe a certain type of meditating. Maybe some of you just need to just go back to church if this is what you need to do. I mean, some of you just probably just like going. I know I haven't been since before the pandemic. Oh my gosh. I used to love going, and then, obviously with people being sick, and I kind of like, became more like the hermit. But I feel like there is a definite call to communicating with the universe more. So however that will work for you. Praying, meditating. For some of you, it may just be just like, like I jokingly call myself a green witch because I enjoy cooking, and I love creating stuff in the kitchen, and I feel like there is magic in what you make for the people that you love. So I have this feeling here with this card, especially with the magician. Like you may be finally seeing. Since your with you having this toxic environment finally coming to light, and you finally like being in the strength position to say no and keep it at bay, you're having this light finally. You're finally seeing the light that the toxic people were keeping at bay. This toxic environment was trying to just burn that light that you have, and this is all of a sudden like, it's like coming out of you from, like, look at that. From I thought it was a candle or something, but it's coming out of your heart, it's coming out of your hands, it's coming out of your head, like you're just this wonderful shining human being. I'm excited for you. How do you burn away you're talking about burning, how do you burn away your insecurities and fears? By just keep on practicing this growth and accepting how wonderful you are. Let me just get to that. How do our little bees burn away the insecurities and fears, s'il vous plaît, no guide? How do they burn that away? How do we have the Eight of Swords? I feel like, okay, with this card coming out, under the Devil here, the after, like, if I haven't looked at all the cards of the After Tarot, but picture the card, the moment after this Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is again the imprisonment of the mind card. It's not even anxiety. It's you just being so much in your head that you are isolating. You have this wall, it's worse than boundaries. It's wall. Look at that. Her hands are tied. Her eyes are covered. I was talking about. Look at what you are, and what the toxic environment makes you think that you are. Okay, so burn away your insecurities and fear by just removing this blindfold, by just removing those style. Like, this goes so well with the Devil, because the Devil is really the card of the prisoner, like, but the opposite of it is like the chain breaker. Okay, so break those chains, pick up that broom, pick up that hat, show the wonderful witch that you are, so the wonderful. And when I say witch, I'm not meaning this as like a scary way, but more like the strong woman that you are. This is not you, okay? This is what your environment that you have accepted makes you believe that you are, okay? So just look at that. I just noticed the little bird on the sword here. You have created this anxiety room. It's so strong that and since you're blindfolded, you don't see the little bird here that's there trying to give you all these wonderful messages of love here, the beauty of God, the protection. You have all these awesome force and strength and power and protection around you. Look at the light here that's shining. You can see because you're blindfolded. Remove that. This is not tight. Like, this is what is that called? Bandage, bondage that is not tied up. You can just, if you just go like this, it will remove. So in order for you to burn away your insecurities and fears is really by just taking the time to see what the universe is already showing you, because we've already covered that the sun is illuminating already. This summer solstice is just like putting the light on the negative stuff, knowing that you have this awesome fierce protector, this angel here, that's fighting this evil. Look, this is amazing how I just like fights evil is the first word of this card, and you have the evil that's coming to light. So you really going to see it's gonna come as it's gonna come as a shock or as a surprise, like, oh my god, I had not realized how bad it was, and how this is what was keeping you like that. Because when you are this amazing, when you are this powerful, when you're able to get to this level of appreciation of life, people are jealous, people are envious, and when you're as beautiful as this beauty of God right here, people want to keep you down. And so far they had succeeded. But you have nothing to fear. Just get out of this circle of fear. Another thing though with the lovers and the choice that card gives is that it's up to you. But know that you have all this awesomeness around you, so you should have nothing to fear. How can our little bee shine brighter in the dark half of the year? Okay, so because right now we were from January to now, we came out of the winter, right? Up until July, the longest day is tomorrow, but then after that, the time is going to start going down again, where we're walking our way towards the shorter day, so this next half of the year. Hello, kitty. Sorry, they were scratching on something, I was distracted. So this next half of the year, we are going towards a shorter day. So how can you shine brighter in this dark half of the year, s'il vous plaît? How can a little bee shine brighter in this dark half of the year? Of course, you see me going to the left here. And again, with the Hermit. So it's interesting that, I'm saying again, you'll see why. Because when I was shuffling the cards, there was a lot of notion of love that was jumping at you. So there is all this wonderful love around you, but there is a lot of self-growth here. You have the Nine of Pentacles, where she's appreciating herself. There is this where you need to get out of by yourself. There is a Magician who is, it's a number one, it's a beginning, but it's also someone who is working alone, finding things out alone. And the Hermit is you taking some time for yourself also to further your, okay, the Hermit, in some description of the card, is someone who goes in his cave for dealing with his own grief. Okay, the hermit is also the older man that has the light, that he's also the guide for the people who need light in their life and guidance in their life. And this one, she is not in a cave. We can see the trees, we can see the owl, so there is another bird in the story here. We can see again the broom and the hat on the ground. This is interesting how we have the broom and the hat on the ground here. We have the broom and the hat on the ground here. So this is not the time for battle. You are noticing the toxic thing, and it feels like it's a time for you to retire for this. This is not the time to fight. This is a time to say, I'm done with you. This is a time for you to walk away. This is a time for you to find yourself. Notice that with this fire here, and the fact that you're not carrying the light, but you're sitting in front of the fire, meditating again, finding yourself, working on your own spiritual growth, working on your healing. But with this fire in the trees, I also feel like there is that you're becoming this, I think it's like this beacon of light, or this light where you have the hearth right here where you can welcome other people around and with you. Like you are open to sharing the hearth here, and the fire of love, and you know, if you're hungry, like you know, cooking with other people and picturing, like, what is it here? And we have the cat next to you. The cat, the bird. I wanted to see if there was something else, but anyways, like I feel like this hermit is the like open to, like look at how she's sitting also. You know, she's sitting with, she's cross-legged, but her chest is open, her arms is like, you know, her body is open to receiving. This magician has the arms open, like, so there is like open to receive the messages from the universe, but also open to receive a new energy around your hearth. Okay, so lots of self-discovery with this solstice, with the summer solstice. I feel a lot of beautiful growth, a lot of self-acceptance, a lot of seeing also the wonderful, amazing guide you are, because remember that the hermit is also a guide. You have this wonderful light. You're appreciating yourself. You're getting out of this phase of anxiety. You're breaking the chain of the bad behavior. You're breaking the chain with the toxic environment. I love how you have like the little bird here that's becoming an owl. So you have, it's like there is this growth of you finally hearing the right messages and gaining some kind of wisdom. Amazing. It's truly beautiful. Apologies, I moved the thing. What time is it? Oh, I have to get going here. S'il vous plaît, nous guide. What's an advice for Annie Lebees for this solstice here? S'il vous plaît. Thank you. That's just jumped. Garden beds, and look at that, number 11, which always takes me to, if not a soulmate, at least a connection, a soul connection. Sometimes it's difficult to see how hard you're working when you don't provide space for reflection. So the advice here, look at this, this has been the part of our life that's flourishing is your sanctuary, your safe place, and you've been working hard, but you need to provide a safe space for yourself. And I think that jumped out in a previous reading, so this is an important message I feel here for you to remember. Okay, that's that message from Maman Marie. To close this, s'il vous plaît. That was sweet. I liked it. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, message for Annie Lebees for the summer solstice. I can't wait to do what the energies of the full moon are going to be here. Most likely very similar because this is all happening now. Our Lady who gives peace. Okay, so we have the Angel of Peace with Fanuel. We have you finding your space of peace. We have like all of this is, and with the Magician and the Hermit, I mean, these are two very strong spiritual beings here. And the Magician is not just spiritual, for he's got power in his hands. He's finally got all the tools. You finding your peace. I love this. Look at her. Our Lady who gives peace. You have been holding on to a deep concern. Yeah. Yes, Sherlock, you have. And I ask you to hand it over to me now, which I feel you're finally doing. Allow me to offer you a gift in exchange for your devotion and trust. I offer you the gift of peace. Peace that all is now resolved according to my grace. Peace that the material situation is flowing toward perfect completion. My peace is with you now, my beloved. You, like, not only you finally come to the point of trusting the universe, but you finally getting that level of peace. Good for you. Good for you, my sweetie. See, I've been telling like the energies of this year are just truly wonderful. And that just takes me back to the Queen of Pentacles that jumped up earlier with the stag here and the strength, maybe with this feminine silhouette. It's just like was accomplished and like she's got no fear. You know, her this behavior, like her openness and her sassiness in this drawing is like, come at me, try and give it to me, see what's gonna happen. Unplug. Avoid negative media and people for an entire day. But you're doing it. It's like you're doing it. And we have the stag here again. And the stag here again. There is something about the stag. Maybe look that up. With that, my sweet bees, I wish you an amazing longest day of the year, an amazing Litha, an amazing summer. And I will be back soon. Sending you love. Bye-bye.